Do you want to live not just longer, but stronger? Every morning after breakfast, millions of people go straight to the couch, pick up their phones, or start another slow routine. But what if I told you that what you do in the 30 minutes after breakfast could determine how long, and how well, you live? It sounds like a big claim, right? But doctors and aging researchers now agree, a handful of small but powerful activities, done consistently after your morning meal, may help add up to 10 more healthy years to your life. 10 more years of energy. Of memory. Of freedom. 10 more years to watch your grandchildren grow, travel, laugh, dance, and simply feel alive in your body. And the best part? These aren't expensive supplements or complicated routines. They're simple actions, rooted in science, that anyone, yes, even if you're over 65 or 75, can start doing tomorrow. In today's video, we're diving into 4 doctor-approved activities to do after breakfast, each one backed by research and designed to improve your heart, brain, gut, and mood. Stay with me until the end, because you might be unknowingly skipping the one activity that could change everything for your longevity. And I promise, none of these are hard. In fact, you might find them to be the most peaceful, healing part of your day. So grab your tea or coffee, get comfortable, and let's start with the first life-extending habit, because the key to a longer life. It's not just about genetics, it's about what you do, starting right after breakfast. Activity 1, walk for 10 to 15 minutes. Let's begin with one of the simplest, and most scientifically powerful, activities you can do after breakfast, walking, but not just any walk. I'm talking about a mindful, steady-paced 10 to 15-minute walk, outside if possible, right after your first meal of the day. Now, you might be thinking, a walk? That's too simple to make a difference. But let me ask you this, have you ever felt sluggish or sleepy after eating? Or maybe bloated, heavy, or even anxious? It turns out that your body desperately wants to move after a meal. Here's why. DNA 1. Blood sugar control. After you eat, your blood sugar naturally rises. For younger folks, the body usually handles this spike well. But as we age, our insulin sensitivity drops, making it harder to regulate blood sugar. Walking after a meal helps your muscles absorb glucose, reducing the spike and easing the burden on your pancreas. Studies show a simple 15-minute walk can reduce post-meal blood sugar levels by up to 30% in seniors. That's not just a number. That's a lowered risk of diabetes, inflammation, and heart disease. Red Heart 2. Heart health and circulation. Your heart works harder after a meal, especially a heavy one. Light movement improves blood flow, reduces strain on the heart, and supports healthy blood pressure, one of the key predictors of long life. Brain 3. Mood and mental clarity. Ever feel mentally foggy after breakfast? Movement increases circulation to the brain. Dopamine and serotonin levels rise. That morning walk. It doesn't just wake up your legs, it wakes up your mind. Footprints. Real-life example. Meet Helen. She's 78, a retired librarian, and she started walking around the block every morning after breakfast 3 years ago. I used to sit and scroll through my phone for 30 minutes. I felt stiff, tired, achy, she says. But once I started walking after breakfast, even if just for 10 minutes, I felt sharper. My knees stopped hurting as much. And I stopped getting that tired slump mid-morning. Doctors are seeing this story more and more. In Italy, Japan, and even here in the US, older adults who consistently walk after breakfast are showing stronger muscles, sharper cognition, and longer lifespans. Now, you don't have to power walk or jog. Just get outside if you can. If not, walk laps in your home, march in place, or go up and down your hallway. White heavy checkmark. The key. Start slow, but be consistent. Even 5 minutes a day is better than nothing. Let it grow naturally. So tomorrow, after you finish your meal, don't sit. Lace up your shoes, open the door, and take your body, and your future, on a gentle, life-extending walk. And that's just the beginning. Let's move on to the second activity, one that might surprise you. Activity 2, do gentle breathing or stretching. After your morning walk, Or if walking isn't feasible right now, the next powerful activity is something you can do right in your living room, or even seated in a chair. It's gentle stretching and breathing, a practice that may seem small but offers enormous health benefits when done regularly after breakfast. Let's explore why. 1. Supports digestion and circulation. After you eat, your digestive system kicks into high gear. A few minutes of light stretching and deep, diaphragmatic breathing can stimulate your vagus nerve, which helps regulate digestion, heart rate, and inflammation. This simple action helps your body shift into its rest and digest mode, rather than fight or flight, person in lotus position. 2. Boosts flexibility and balance. As we age, we naturally lose range of motion in our joints. A consistent habit of morning stretches keeps your spine mobile, hips looser, and shoulders relaxed. This isn't just about comfort. Greater flexibility reduces fall risk, which is one of the leading causes of injury in people over 65. Brain. 3. Mental clarity and stress reduction. Gentle breathing calms your nervous system, reducing cortisol levels. It's like hitting a reset button for your mind. Just 5 minutes of calm, focused breathing can lower blood pressure, improve mood, and increase mental clarity for the rest of your day. A real-life morning routine. Take Arthur. He's 82 and swears by his morning stretch and breathe session. He sits near a window, closes his eyes, and inhales slowly for 4 seconds, holds it for 2, then exhales for 6. After a few cycles, he does a gentle neck roll, raises his arms overhead, stretches side to side, and finishes with a slow forward fold while seated. It helps me feel like I'm starting the day calm, open, and strong, he says. White heavy checkmark. How to start. Begin with just 3 to 5 minutes. Focus on breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Pair it with simple stretches, neck rolls, shoulder shrugs, wrist circles, toe taps, side bends. Make it part of your post-breakfast ritual, like brushing your teeth. And if you're feeling anxious, scattered, or stiff in the morning, that's your cue. Your body is asking for movement and breath. Let's move now to the third activity, one that takes only a few minutes but could protect your brain for years to come. Activity 3. Write or reflect with purpose. How often do you pause, right after breakfast, and write something down? It might seem too simple to matter, but intentional writing, whether it's journaling, planning, or reflecting, has been shown to have remarkable effects on brain health, emotional resilience, and even physical well-being. Let's explore what happens when you pick up a pen for just 5 to 10 minutes each morning. Brain. 1. Strengthens memory and brain function. Writing activates multiple parts of your brain at once: language, recall, motor function, emotional processing. This cross-brain activation is critical for maintaining mental sharpness, especially in your 70s, 80s, and beyond. Red Heart. 2. Reduces stress and clears mental clutter. Researchers have found that people who journal regularly experience lower cortisol levels, better sleep, and reduced symptoms of anxiety. Reflecting on what you're grateful for or what's on your mind helps process emotion and prevent mental fog. Writing. 3. Improves mood and life satisfaction. When you write about goals, gratitude, or things that bring you joy, your brain begins to rewire toward optimism. This isn't just motivational fluff, it's backed by neuroscience. Notebook. Try this simple morning reflection. After breakfast, take 5 minutes to write one thing you're grateful for today, one small intention or goal for the day, one observation about your body or mood. Do this consistently, and you're training your brain to stay present, to notice small joys, and to prepare for what matters most. Old woman. Real example. Marie, 74, lives alone and started journaling each morning after her oatmeal and tea. It helps me feel connected to myself. I write about dreams I remember, what I want to focus on that day, and even silly things like the birds I saw outside. It brings me peace. Doctors say this kind of intentional reflection is just as powerful as medication in improving mental well-being in many seniors. So tomorrow morning, don't just clear the table. Sit down with a pen. Reflect. Because the thoughts you nurture in the morning, they shape the way you live your whole life. And now, let's move to the final and perhaps most surprising activity on this list. Activity 4. Connect with someone. After breakfast, there's one more activity that may quietly determine how long and how well you live: connection. whether it's a phone call, a shared meal, a quick message to a friend, or even chatting with a neighbor, this simple act has a deeply biological impact on your health. Brain 1. Supports brain health and emotional stability. Social connection stimulates neurotransmitters like oxytocin, which help regulate stress and build emotional resilience. It also activates parts of the brain responsible for empathy, memory, and language, key areas that decline with age if left unstimulated. Red Heart 2. Lowers risk of depression, heart disease, and early death. Loneliness has now been labeled as dangerous as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Seniors with poor social interaction are 50% more likely to develop dementia and 29% more likely to have heart disease. Repeat button 3. Reinforces purpose and structure. A simple conversation can ground your day. Knowing someone is thinking of you or waiting for you to check in gives you purpose, and that's a powerful force for longevity. Telephone receiver real-life application. Consider Mr. Lee, an 81-year-old man who sets an alarm at 9:30 every morning. After breakfast, he picks up the phone and calls his daughter or one of his former colleagues. Sometimes they talk for 5 minutes, sometimes 30. It reminds me I'm still part of something, he says. I still matter. White heavy checkmark. What you can do: call a friend or family member right after breakfast, send a voice message or handwritten letter, invite someone to walk with you. If you live alone, consider joining a local senior group or online forum. Connection is medicine. It strengthens immunity, protects the brain, and lifts your spirit. So, after breakfast tomorrow, reach out. Let someone know you're thinking of them. Because in the end, the people in our lives aren't just part of the journey, they are the journey. So there you have it, 4 doctor-recommended activities that, when done after breakfast, could add not just years to your life, but joy to your years. Let's quickly recap. Take a walk to stimulate your heart, muscles, and metabolism. Stretch and breathe to awaken your body and calm your mind. Write and reflect to protect your memory and lift your mood. Connect with others to strengthen your spirit and build resilience. Each of these takes less than 15 minutes. But together, they can change the course of your day and your life. The key is consistency. You don't need to do everything perfectly. You just need to begin. Choose one of these activities and try it tomorrow morning. Then build from there, because the most powerful tools for health, longevity, and happiness aren't in hospitals or pharmacies. They're already in your hands. They're in your legs, ready to walk. In your breath, ready to calm. In your thoughts, ready to reflect, and in your voice, ready to reach out. If you found value in this video, please comment below. Backhand index pointing right. I choose to live longer and better. Let us know which activity you're going to start with tomorrow. Your stories inspire us, and inspire others in this community. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss future tips and insights to help you age with strength, clarity, and joy, because here on our channel, we believe that growing older doesn't mean slowing down, it means growing wiser. Thank you for watching. Until next time, take care of yourself, one morning at a time.
Wishing you a wonderful day, and don't forget to come back to us for the next video. See you soon.
Don't let age slow you down. Stay fit with Dr. High.